might entertain it like a podcast with Julius. That's real quick though, if you motherfuckers new to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, had to jump through a little bit of hoops to get here, but we got here, damn it. Welcome back to another beautiful edition of the Realquicctho podcast. I don't like my angle, but fuck it. Real quick though, man, you know how I like to start the show? I like to start the top of the show with my sponsors. Got to show love to my sponsors every time. Bomb Body Collections, I see you. Wiseman Security, I see you. For staffing. What's my other one? SCA Cleaning Services, I see you. Hanging with the Carters, I see you. All Things 805, I see you. Connected Coast Radio, I see you. Lord Sanctus was good. Who else? Oh, TG Magical Creations, the newest addition to the sponsor list. Thank you for what you do and allowing me to continue what I do with your sponsor. Who else? Last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing. And a special shout out to my dude from Straight Lace No Chase, Big Mike, I see you, you know what I'm saying? And his words, his great words, his famous quote, buy a shirt. And if you're not selling shirts, buy some merch. Everybody that I mentioned, you can find them on TikTok, Etsy, Facebook, Pinterest, MySpace, the phone book, Yellow Pages, Google. Everybody's Googleable. And let's get into it. So, I have a fun guy today. I've been watching his content. Big shout out to Ventura Tide Pod because I've seen him on there. Shout out to the Nard. I've seen him on there. This dude is fun. He's energetic. He makes music. He has all the voices in the world. He's a fun guy. You are actually listening to him right now. This track is called Sparkle, and I need y'all to make some noise for Rafa Dawg.
Thank you. Thanks for
doing it. Oops. You never know what you're going to get on the Realquicctho podcast. You know what I'm saying? We do everything on here. Hey, you know, look, I'm not editing it out. I'm leaving it in there. Not to embarrass anybody, but, you know, this is authenticity. Hey, we can, you want to switch chairs? We can switch chairs. Also, big shout out to Sublime Sweets. Hey, I'm running out Sublime Sweets. I'm gonna need some more. If you like freeze-dried candies, oh yeah, eat them up. If you like freeze-dried candies, they got the sprees. Dude, I had the Lucky Charm marshmallows. They were big ones.
Listen to rapper too.
What do you think?
What you mean you could really be boxing the hard shit? Yeah, that's just what I fucking do. I never chose one thing, cause that's what I do. I never wanna fucking be one type of person. Wanna keep living it up way worse.
Yeah, I'll be turning them up. I'll be turning them up. All right. Turn that off. All right. Check your mic. Normally when they drop, they turn off. Check it again. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get that right. Cause I want everybody to hear you. Here we go.
Test.
Super hot fire.
I hope you guys heard that.
All right, so I don't know where to begin. First things first.
What's up, man?
Love the energy. I love what you contribute everywhere you go. It's always a fun time with you. I was cracking up when you did the Mickey Mouse impressions because I just kept thinking about that one episode on South Park.
Yeah, everyone keeps mentioning that, and I really want to watch it now. I'm super curious.
He went in. He was whooping people's asses. And
well, that's the real him. That's how he really is. It's all a facade. That cute, smiley little overall little guy. It's all a facade, bro.
I'm
That
waiting
guy's
for
evil.
they're gonna one of these days they're gonna make a scary movie about Mickey Mouse.
Hey, you know, it's free domain, the Willy Boat, Steamboat. You know, that's free domain. Any public can use it now, so technically anyone can use Mickey Mouse.
You hear that, YouTube? You hear that, musicians and shit? Stop muting my videos because I use 4 seconds of your song.
Exactly, bro.
You should be glad I'm using it.
Exactly.
So let's start with the music. How long you been doing music for?
Just like a year and a half. That's it. Not long. But I've been like a singer all my life. But it wasn't like consistent. It was just like I did it for school, and then music right now, it's still not consistent. It's just more like I'm just posting stuff, and now people are seeing it, and I'm putting myself out there. I mean, I'm full-time school right now for college. So
What are you studying?
I'm studying animal behavior. I'm trying to be a zookeeper.
That's crazy. So a zoologist.
I have pet rats.
Oh, you were serious?
Yes, I'm for real.
Oh, shit.
I have pet rats. I'm training them as we speak. I have some at home. Just messaged up my mom. I was like, can you feed them? Because they eat at 8. They eat at 8. Yeah. I got 2 pet rats, and I let them climb all over me and like fucking live in my hair and shit.
Hey, fuck it. Live that life, man. You have turtles too?
It. I used to have like a bunch of like 3. It was badass.
So you train the rats to train the turtles, and then you got Ninja Turtles.
Ninja
in real
Turtles.
life.
And that's my name, Raphael.
Ah, you see that? You see that? I didn't
See?
plan that. I didn't plan that. I didn't do that on purpose. The universe be universe, and the universe got a sense of humor.
Exactly, man.
So you're a pretty big dude. So
I am.
how often do people ask you if you played sports?
They wanted me bad. They wanted me so bad, dude. It was constant in school, and I would just tell them all the time no, because I was a nerdy, geeky big guy. Like I'd be on my video games, not like paying attention to anyone at all. So I was like left to myself. But I swear there was like a coach every few weeks that would tell me to join the football team. Like every single few weeks, they'd be like, hey, come on, we could get you some benefits. We could get you really quickly in there. And I'm
I
like,
was just about to ask that. If they
like,
bribe you. Like,
yeah, they tried bribing me hard.
I got
They're-
that cage for you if you want it. You know?
Hey, and there used to be this yard duty that would try to get me in there, and that motherfucker would let me cut in the front of the line whenever I wanted to during lunch. He'd be like, oh, it's you, Rafa.
Hell yeah.
He's like, oh, go on ahead, go on ahead. I was treated like VIP until I just said like no 20 times, and then they stopped. And then I lost most of my privileges.
Aw, boo. That's messed up. Man, we could have won if you weren't playing with us, man. This is bullshit. You're fucking selfish, man.
Fuck, man.
We had a chance to make it to the first round of the playoffs.
I know that they wanted, even my friends, bro, I'd just be having a normal day and they'd somehow incorporate that into the conversation. I'd be like, yeah, I was just having a good day. Like, I just finished up my homework. I was taking a walk home. And they're like, hey, you know, like, you should take out more walks with us. You know, you should come out with us more. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, oh, we just want to hang out with you more. And I was like,
and then accidentally
what do you
dropping footballs in your lap. Like, oh, shit. I was like, sorry, bro. Hey, my bad.
Oh,
my
they're like,
bad.
oh, shit, my bad. I didn't mean to throw the football at you. Hey, can I have it back?
My bad. But hey, your shoe's untied. Like, that's
shit.
what he looks like on the line. All right.
Hey,
Levity Live, come see your boy. So the music, when I listen to your music, it's fun. Mm-hmm. It's very fun. It's very carefree.
Yeah.
What made you decide to get in the studio, or even if it wasn't a studio, what made you decide to record yourself?
So it all started with like a bad breakup in high school. So like I didn't give a shit about music, and then like randomly one day when I was like pissed off at my like old girlfriend, I was like singing in the shower, you know, like Mike style with a hairbrush and shit, like cleaning my hair with like a speaker on, and I heard "All Falls Down" by Kanye West. Mm-hmm. And then I went to go listen to all his discography, and then I fell in love with hip hop. And then after that, I was like, I could sing. And I was like, okay, let me join like communities where people like sing and stuff.
Right, like open mics.
Yeah, and I was like, I started with Band Lab. I actually didn't start with open mics. I've never done an open mic. I've been planning on doing it actually.
Hey, why not? It's good. It's good exercise.
It sounds fun. I joined a lot of communities with a lot of rappers and stuff online. And it just went from there. And then I just started learning rapping because no one wanted me to sing on their tracks. Because they're all like with all this hardcore trap shit, and they're like, I think we could fit you right here in this hook part. And I was like, okay.
Right. Like, I guess. I mean, I don't really. Y'all take this way more serious than I do.
I don't know. And then I started like discovering more artists and stuff that could mix singing and rapping. And I felt so inspired. I was mesmerized by how these people were so kind of out of it sometimes, like just not near the center focus of what a sound should be like. And then just like that, I started singing on tracks, and then I started rapping, and now I do both.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who are some of these inspirations? I know you said Kanye, but
I got the 4 big ones. The 4 big ones that I can just name right away for anyone, and I could put them in order too for importance for me. So there's Kanye West.
Okay.
And if I know how here, like everyone always thinks the bad, and I'm like, it's okay, man.
He was good.
He
first.
was good.
Stall him out, Debos.
He was good. He was there, and he was good for many years.
Yeah.
And I will admit that his newer music is really bad. I think it started being bad near Donda. I didn't like Donda, and then I didn't start liking it until there. So it's Kanye West. Then there's Childish Gambino. That's my second guy.
Okay.
That's my second biggest guy. If Kanye wasn't there, he'd be my first. He'd be my first in every single way. And then my third would be Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah. All right. I see where you're going.
And then my fourth is Pharrell.
Okay. All right. That's not a bad lineup right there.
Yeah, those are my 4 right there. Those will always be my favorite.
Hey, you think Pharrell's a vampire?
Absolutely.
He's a fucking vampire.
He's a fucking vampire. He's one of those people that be eating the baby's blood.
Oh shit! No, come on, Pharrell.
I'm sorry. It's just some people have to, you know. It's like that whole island thing with Epstein. You know, there's a big conspiracy going on in Hollywood, bro.
Yeah, this shit's
there is. That shit's deep.
I went through.
Ain't no way Pharrell looked that way at that age.
Look, so
I know he's sucking blood. I know he's sucking blood, bro. I don't care.
Look, so he there was, I think it was Prince too.
Yeah.
Because of Prince, I don't do candles on my birthday cakes anymore.
Why? Care to explain?
It's supposed to be all ritualistic and shit.
Oh
and
shit!
Anything
for real?
that you say, anything that you do in front of like a flame, if you say anything into a flame and you blow it out, it's supposed to come into like fruition. It's supposed to manifest.
And what I have to ask is there negative consequences to it coming to fruition?
I mean, shit.
Like I'm expecting.
We're aging. We're aging. That's shit. We're aging. We're getting older.
I'm like expecting you to be like blowing out the candle, like. I imagine someone's head. They're like, "Oh, I wish I had a new car," and like some new baby died, like in the world just because. That's what I'm imagining. Like someone just died on the spot. Like,
it's the balance.
Yeah, it's
life.
like the balance. It's like the yin and yang. Like
in order for something good.
If
to
you
happen.
want it, then somebody dies. That's what I'm thinking to myself.
Hey, well, R.I.P. to y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to.
I've wished every single one of my birthdays too. I'm sorry. Oops. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know. I could stop though. I'll stop.
I'm gonna fix this angle real quick.
I wasn't informed. My bam. Perfect.
All right, I'll take it. It's a little better. You know what I'm saying? A little better.
I see it.
I'm everything here. The director, the host, the producer, the blah, fucking blah. Is that, when it comes to your music, is it the same scenario? Or do you go to studios?
I don't go to studios. I actually make all my music in my car.
Hey, that's a trend.
It is. I mean, I also do it because I don't have a room in my house. I never have. So I live in a noisy Mexican household. So if I try to record, you know, half of my ad libs are going to be my mama screaming at my dad, or like my sister making some gurgling noises.
That's fly. That is fly. You're laying bars down and Amalita's beating the shit out of your little brother.
I swear I have a few songs where I use it as like a starter sound in the start of a song, and it kind of sounds authentic where like I just like giggle a little bit because someone was like bugging me or tickling me. Or like I remember one time my dog hopped up on me and I was like, but it sounded like all real and cool and shit to like this classy beat, and I was like, I think I'll leave that in.
Yeah,
that works right there.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Hey, get rid of la basura. And you're like,
Mom,
covering
please,
the mic,
fuck,
like, damn,
Mom.
like, shut
Mom,
up.
fuck, stop.
Damn, you're messing up my song. And shit, black and Mexicans, they don't give a shit what
They
you're
don't give
doing.
a fuck,
if they
man.
Tell you, if they tell you to take their trash out, I don't give a fuck if Kevin Hart is sitting in the living room.
Yo, that would, dude, imagine that would be fire. Like you hear in the track, progressively the person get up from their bed and start walking to the trash while like rhyming and shit. Be like, I'm walking
You
to
just
the
hear
trash.
the trash bags, the floor sweeping, the starting of the dishwasher, the laundry, the dryers going in the background. It's like, damn, he wasn't playing when he said he lived in a Mexican household. Holy shit.
Damn, he's living that life.
Like, damn. That's why he records in the car all the time.
Damn.
No, I like that. Authenticity. Yeah. Have you ever tried to convince any of your family members to like maybe do a skit in a song with you or get on a song with you?
No, and I've never thought about that. I might do that. I might do that with my mom, but she wouldn't give a shit. I think she would do it anyways. I think most of my family are on board if I told them to do anything. They're like right or there. They're like, oh, cool. I don't care. Okay. I'll get it over with real quick. Because I when I was little, I used to play games with my friends, and sometimes I wouldn't want to play with them. So I'd mute my mic real quick, and I had like a secret little button on my headset so it didn't show that I was muted. And then I'd be like, hey, Mom, come. And she'd be like, what happened? And I'd be like, hey, Mom, can you say that I have to get off the game? And then I'd be like, please, Mom, I don't want to play anymore. And she'd be like, oh, okay. And I'd be like, Mom, go to the door and act like you're coming in. And then I'd be like, and then I'd pretend like I was back to talking to them. And my mom would be like, hey, I think it's time to get off the game. I'd be like, Mom, come on. I'd be like, Mom, come on.
Like, hey, maybe if you ask her, she'll say yeah, because she never says yes to me. I remember those days. You ask her because she going to say yeah if you ask her. Like, shit, I'm not asking her. I'm not asking your mom. Because she's going to call my mom and convince my mom to whoop my ass, and we both just gonna be shit out of luck. I'm good. So that's dope. You know what? There was like a trend going viral of these dudes, right? Mm-hmm. They same concept, same idea. They the boys, come on, dog, we going out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We all got the night off from our ladies. Now it's your turn. Some dudes really don't want to go, so they'll just like what will they do? They'll just like, hey, make sure that call me and tell me that there's an emergency so I can just come back home to you. And of course the girls are gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Same shit.
Yeah, man, it works too.
I've done it. I never did it. Oh. So Sparkle.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind that song?
Pharrell song. I don't know. Pharrell beat. Just feeling good. Pharrell beats make me happy. Whole lyrics, whole song.
Along if you feel do. That song, I don't give a shit what you're going through. You play that song, your day automatically gets better.
Dude, that guy is a genius, bro. That guy, oh my God, he's still making record hits. He still is.
Yeah, it's
Little
scary.
Tekka song, that one TikTok girl song. Oh my God, bro. And all these kids are like, oh, I love this beat. It's so good. I'm like, it's Pharrell, bro. It's Pharrell. It's Pharrell. Come on. And they're like, ain't nobody care. And I'm like, what?
I saw a clip of him and rest in peace, ODB, Old Dirty Bastard.
Oh, yeah. I've heard.
And Pharrell gave him an instruction to do. Mm-hmm. And ODB did it like effortlessly. Like he followed the instruction and then he killed it. It was something as simple as like, don't say it like this, say it like this. Mm-hmm. And then ODB was like, all right. And then he went in there and then he did it, and then it just turned into like a classic. It's like,
damn.
What?
Wow.
Just because Pharrell said, just switch up this look, don't do it like this, do it like this, and then boom.
He's just got the ear for that, man. Like all the little sounds and intricate little things he puts in his beats, he can hear it. He knows. It's just like, it's incredible, bro. I wish I was one of those music people that could see color. Like, you know, the people, I ain't one of those.
Yeah.
Bro, I hear noise.
I forget.
Like, I don't see no damn
what
color.
That's called.
It's like, fuck, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I was really confident about that too. I don't know. All I know is that I'm really jealous whenever people are like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's like, it's like you're meant for it or something. Like it's calling out for you. You're like seeing different shit, bro.
Because then my brain just goes into what color is like what color is that? Like
I don't know, probably like fucking red. I don't fucking
I was thinking more like a brown. Like I don't know.
I can hear it. It kind of like sounds fartish like.
Like what sounds like what sounds blue? What sounds yellow? What sound would orange make?
Bro, that's what Frank Ocean did for his Channel Orange album. He said that the whole album felt orange. That's Frank Ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Channel Orange. He just said that whole album felt orange, and that's why he made it like that. He just like felt the music was orange. I was like, how? Like how you like do that in your mind? You know?
What mood does orange put you in?
I don't fucking know. Like I don't know. I'm not that creative. Like I can't think of colors like feeling that way.
Yeah, that's. Leave it in the comments. Shit, that's interesting.
Explain, please.
Yeah, and what is it? Oh, I want to look it up. Because I know Kanye has it.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, Kanye has that condition.
Oh shit, I didn't know he had it too.
What is it called when you can see sounds? When someone sees sounds, it's a form of synthesis. Synesthesia called colored hearing, or more specifically as sound to cut. That's fucking boring.
That's so bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here. I like synesthesia better. Synesthesia is a condition where one sense, like hearing, triggers experience in other senses, like vision.
That's interesting. I think I might have to do surgery to get that working in my brain.
Yeah, facts. Like,
I think that'd be cool.
Sound and color. Get the fuck out of here.
I'd be like, I hear your voice and I think of red.
Yeah, what color is my voice? And don't tell me no stupid shit. There's trolls out there. Like, oh, your voice sounds like Sherbert. Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole.
What voice do you think my color would be?
Okay, green. I would say like a green.
That's fair. I think you would be like talk again. Say
what color would my voice be?
I think like
I know it's hard.
I think like maybe
magenta's popping in my head. Wow.
I was thinking like a light orange.
Light orange?
Yeah.
All right, I'm fucking orange, bitches. I'm a pumpkin.
It's a fucking pumpkin, bro.
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers.
Hey, and I'm green. I don't mind.
Orange and green. What football team is that?
Oh, hey, don't ask me about that. They tried.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Don't ask me. Hey, I wasn't interested either. Don't be starting that shit.
Hey, so
that's the one I'm skipping.
Yeah, boom, booyah.
I'm skipping that one.
Booyah. Damn, ladies and gentlemen, and that is called a callback. Again, not on purpose, which is why I'm great at comedy. Fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. So how did you get locked in with our good friends at Ventura Tide Pod?
Yo, I straight up, it's not even an intricate story. I legit just hit the DMs. I was like, yo. And I always do that for everyone. I do that for everyone. I just go, yo, and send this dog gif of like this dog just going like. I send it to everyone, and I'm going to send it if I get famous too. I'm just going to send it to people. I'm going to be like, yo. And I send it to everyone, then they talk, and I'm like, yo, you do a podcast. How do I get on it? And they'll be like, oh, do this and blah, blah, blah. And all I did for them was just like edit like 3 clips from like a 2-hour recording. And then they were like, come on along. And I was like, cool. I only got like 3 songs. So like, I appreciate these guys for letting me on for like literally being nothing yet. And they let me on. And they're fucking awesome. They're like, what? You did such a good job. And they're like trying to keep me there. They're trying to like kidnap me.
They'll get you stuck. You got to be careful.
I know. I almost stood there for another hour. It was almost another podcast, bro. I loved it. I almost stayed there until my mom called, like messaged me like 3 times. She's like, where you at? And I'm like, my bad, my bad.
Can you tell them there's an emergency? I'm trying to get out. Okay. Hey, Mom, what's up? Oh, no. The potatoes fell.
No.
Oh shit, guys. Oh, I gotta
Mom.
go.
Shit, my bad, Ventura Tide Pod.
I gotta go.
My bad, VTP.
Did you? Okay, so when you first got there, was it anything that you thought it was gonna be?
I thought it was cool that they're using their shed like as like a little recording studio. I thought that was cool, and then when I went inside, I was like, "Whoa, that's so." I thought it would be smaller. I thought it would be smaller inside. It was kind of almost a little more bigger.
I thought it would have been bigger.
And then I sat down and I was like, "This isn't good enough for me." And then I broke something the second I sat down.
Ah shit.
Low key, I just sat down and then I guess my thighs just like fucking broke something from the table, the chair. I was like, sorry.
And that was like
Hey,
that. That
hey,
was like that when we got here.
Shit, my bad.
Sorry, Randall.
I was like, fuck, man.
Sorry, Randall.
My bad, Randall. And Junior comes in, he's like, fucking. There was like a mist of marijuana.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Carries with
Yeah.
it's like a ghost. It's like an apparition
Yeah.
behind him, bro. Like
That's right.
That's right.
That's
oh my
right.
God. Grab him by the pussy. I love their soundboard, bro.
He nutted on my fucking leg. I was like, yo, that is diabolical.
They have really fucked up fucking soundboard, dude.
And then I saw that video. And it was just a video. This girl's recording the guy, and he's running out, and then she starts going, he nutted on my.
Yeah, it's fucking
Like,
crazy,
how does
bro.
one end up in a situation
No,
like that?
dude, I had this conversation before even Ventura Tide Pod showed me that. I knew of that video, and I've had this conversation with my friend before, and I was like, bro, that's like an expert. That's an expert at their craft, bro. Like nothing, nothing against the girl or like nothing like not victimize her, but like, bro, he hit it directly. He didn't show anything, and he precisely like finished at the correct time.
Fucking ninja
That's a
sniper.
master. That's a ninja masturbator. That's like.
And then for her to have enough time to pull her phone out and catch him running.
She
like,
recorded it.
That's what
I
you
think
worried
it was
about?
a setup. I think it was a setup to ignore us from what the Hollywood is doing to those babies.
Ah, see? Distraction and misdirection.
I rest my case.
Hey, look, man. Whoever the fuck you are, don't be getting no ideas. Cause I'm number one, I'm not pulling my phone out, and number two, I'm catching your ass.
Exactly.
And number three, the world will never know that shit ever happened.
No, I tracked down the dude. I'd be like,
Yeah, I'm catching his ass. I'm fucking him up. And then
we'll
we're
make
just gonna
another
be
video.
quiet about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause what I'm supposed to say? Oh, damn. Hey, real quick though, you whooped his ass. Why'd you do it? Cause he nutted up. No.
Nope.
Absolutely fucking not.
I wouldn't. Dude, imagine like that's something you got like famous for.
Oh shit, you're the one. It's you. Pull your pant leg up. Let me see. Holy, it's right there. Hey, come here, y'all. That's real. Shit, nah, fuck that.
Bro, imagine the girl. She's like talking with her friends and they like fucking make like little jokes together. They're like, look at your leg. Go look at your leg.
Look at it. They're over here accidentally dropping Topper Ranch on her leg. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Those are not real friends.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
That's not
facts.
real friends.
So, man, real quick, though, Yaku is over here, man. I take pride in going off the rails over here. And that's what makes these shows, these episodes fun. We're going to try to get back on topic. But like I said, this dude is a fun dude, and I'm a fun dude. And you never know what you're going to get on this shit. We went from talking about recording in his car because he couldn't record in his house because Abuelita's, it's pow-pow time.
Exactly.
To girls getting nutted on by their leg to distract us from the baby blood drinkers.
Hey, we're just talking about the things that people are too afraid to talk about.
What got you into conspiracy theories? Because I love them.
I love them, bro. I started since I was like in middle school, and then the first time I heard about it was like maybe like some YouTube documentary stuff of like the Men in Black. I think that was my first one, the Men in Black. And I do remember that, surprisingly. I do have key point things where I remember like shit. Like I know where I fell in love with music, and I know I'd rather not talk about that one. I was like, I was gonna say I remember the first time I like fucking I had to fucking You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, I'll say, okay, so I'll say this, though. You're a very happy, positive guy. Mm-hmm. And same as me. Normally with us, some crazy shit has happened in our lives.
Oh, yeah, man.
For me, people know what it is. Mm-hmm. There's going to come a time, maybe not tomorrow, but there's going to come a time where you're going to be ready to put it out there.
Oh, I'm ready. I'll put it out there right now. Like, when I'm driving, I don't wait for people.
Oh, shit. Shouldn't have been in the street, asshole. You shouldn't have been standing there.
Bro, I was giving my friend a ride to work today, and I almost fucking ran over these two old people. It wasn't my fault, though. They were moving like fucking 6 miles an hour, bro. And I can't wait there forever. I was going to make her late to work.
I'm not getting fired over you, Gramps.
And I hate the looks they give me. It's like, who do you think you are? Who do you think has the vehicle right now to stop you, bro?
Hey, have you seen that video? It's this old lady. She's crossing the street with her walker. Mm-hmm. This dude's in a drop top Benz. Mm-hmm. And as soon as she gets in front of the car, he honks at her. She stops. She takes her little granny bag. She just smacks the front of the car. And then boom, the fucking airbag hits him in the face.
Oh, damn.
I was like, damn, that little weak-ass Mercedes.
I think she hit like a critical point. You know, like those karate motherfuckers that like hit the like back of the neck and then you go.
She hit the pressure part. She hit the pressure point in the Benz.
Oh, my God. You think she's done that before? You think she's like knowledgeable?
Dude, oh, shit.
She's like, hold on a minute. She's like calculating it. And
yeah. I'm not honking at no old ladies. But you old men, yeah, get the
fuck out the way.
Hurry up, Roger. God damn it, Roger. Fucking Roger. What the hell is wrong with me, man? I didn't discover conspiracy theories until probably a couple years after high school. Mm-hmm. And then I got stuck. I went down a sick rabbit hole.
Damn.
I went down a sick rabbit hole. And then recently, maybe months ago, I just discovered there's this podcast with these two Canadians. They're Filipinos, mm-hmm. and they have the Jumpers Jump podcast. And that's the type of shit that I'm into. Conspiracy shit like that.
Okay, out of every single conspiracy, what is the one you believe the most with everything on your life, bro?
Aliens.
Really?
Aliens.
Okay. Let's have this discussion, and let's be.
Oh, and the world is flat. I believe that one too. Those are like my top two.
We'll get to that right now. We'll get to that. I don't know how I feel about that. But what do you think aliens are? See, my uncle believes in aliens. I believe in aliens. What do you imagine when you think of an alien?
Honestly?
You better not say the big fucking head and black eyes.
No. Honestly, like an alien to me it's so in your face. You're like, oh, this motherfucker. To me, like octopuses are aliens.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
like that's.
God, I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
Nobody emphasizes how fucking weird that. You know they are not connected to like humans at all, yet evolved the same trait and like eye lens as us.
It's crazy.
Like they're not connected to us, and they're not connected to a lot of things. They're not even connected to squids. They're their own thing.
It's wild. I think a lot of things are aliens. Like a lot of things are aliens to
like
me.
Those little bears, they're the ones that can survive in space or like anything. Like
yeah, and nuke. There's like the bugs too. Like you can.
You know, I've had this question to myself, and just like this overall like understanding in my head. Why the fuck? I feel like folklore and all that shit is so uncreative when you think about what really is in real life. Like example, the most mystical thing that people want is a fucking white horse with one horn.
Yeah.
When there are fucking 10 fucking foot ass fucking llama looking stripe pattern hard-headed giraffes in the world. Like it's just like the definition of like humans are not creative. Like that's so uncreative. And that's how you kind of like sometimes know when like folklore or like a conspiracy is fake. It's like that's so human made. That's so human thought out. Like that's so thought out like a human. You know?
Interesting.
Like that's so boring. You think a unicorn's cool, bro? Like giraffes exist, bro. look closer at elephants. You know, if
Yeah.
elephants were wet, they're not even gray. Elephants aren't even gray. Wet those motherfuckers, and I think they're black. I think they're full on black.
Man, elephants just out here ashy as shit.
Yeah, they're just the ashiest motherfuckers. They're not even gray, bro.
Elephants just out here just ashy as hell. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, get you some cocoa butter, man. Get your trunk, man. Get your trunk. Out here ashy as shit.
But no, man.
But yeah, it's just like I really think that so much of this shit is in front of our face. And I've said this on this podcast before. People don't know what to look for and people don't know how to look for it. But all of that shit is right in front of your face.
I think that's
Like,
super true.
There's millipedes.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me this worm got 50 legs on each side of its body?
Yeah. Every time I learned about animal, so I've been a zoo major myself and someone who's going to be a zookeeper. Everything, and that's why I say it, human minds are so boring. Like, even when you think about like all the stuff in the Bible and stuff like that, like even when people try to draw what they think they're describing in the Bible, it's so boring. I bet it's so much cooler if the real thing was there.
Crazy.
Like, humans just, it's not our fault. It's not like an insult. It's just like we're not wired. Like, we're not wired to, you know, something I always wish that was like a possibility that people skepticize about is that, you know how there's 2D and 3D?
Right.
There's 4D too.
Yep.
And people theorize that and they're like, they don't even think it's possible to comprehend for a human. Like, wouldn't that, like, truly try to think about it right now. Like 2D, like a 2D space.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably like a 3D space. Now think of something like 4D, which is pretty much an amalgamation of just a bunch of mixed things just constantly moving, but at the same time, they're not moving.
This is what I think 4D is.
Hmm.
And I learned this, and I could be incorrect,
Let's hear.
but I think I learned this from KRS-One. 4D is the fact that you can close your eyes and be in complete silence, but you can hear anything you want to hear, and you can see anything that you want to see.
Interesting.
Like, we can do it right now. Like, anybody's voice that we want to hear, all we have to do is just be in silence. How fucking ironic is that? And I think that is the fourth dimension.
Okay.
So
I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is before even hearing voices or even imagery, is there sensory too? Is there hearing? Can you choose that too? Your sense, your smell, your perception?
The smelling? Maybe, because
Like, what if like you come to a memory where you're just like in a septic tank full of shit, but you're fourth dimension, so you choose to smell cupcakes.
right. Exactly. There you go. There you go. That's exactly what the fuck I mean. But trip out on this. Out on this. Let's say you're dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in a cupcake factory.
Mm-hmm.
But can you smell the cupcakes in your dreams? I can't recall me smelling anything in my dreams.
You know, I do remember eating things in my dreams.
Yeah, I ate some shit.
I ate some shit. I ate some good shit. Yeah.
Couldn't taste it. Or could I?
No, I feel like I could. I feel like I could because then I'd wake up salivating.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could.
It's crazy shit. Have you seen that movie? Is it Inception?
I think it might be. I think I know what you're talking about. I feel like I've heard that.
It's the one where they can go into dream. They can go into lucid dreams willingly, and they can
That's what I was about to mention to you.
It's trippy.
Would you say that lucid dreaming is related to fourth dimension?
Yeah, sure, why not? Because you can control it. Just like if we close our eyes and we can control
But
whatever.
then when you think about it, who are we technically controlling it? Are we? Because technically you're asleep and it's just a bunch of brain waves. Are you controlling it, considering that you're asleep? I mean,
That's
ask
pretty-
yourself this right now. The fact that we're moving, the fact we're sending brain signals to your hand like this, and the fact that my mouth is moving while constantly breathing too, and looking in directions and turning my head.
Yep.
Am I controlling myself right now?
Yeah,
You think so?
I would say so.
Or do you think it's just a bunch of brain waves? And my brain is just like the thing controlling me.
Ah, okay. All right. I like where this is going. Okay. Cause then that turns into choice and control is all an illusion. But then I have the choice to throw this remote across the room, but I choose not to do that.
Or I could like come like fuck you up or something, or kick a TV or something.
Yeah,
like
just bam. But we're making the choice not to do that. I would like to think that's some type of control.
Or
Our
maybe
brain
we're-
is
Or
just-
maybe we're thought to made to think that.
And then that goes into, well, I'm about to derail, but then that shit turns into fucking how much money you have, but then you just have the money, but you don't control it because it's like, hey, I'm at the bank, I need 10,000. Oh, well, your account is closed. You got all this money and you can't control the shit.
That's true.
I don't know. That's interesting, but let's see.
It's fun though. It's fun to use our brains.
Of
'cause we enjoy
course.
it. It's like a reinforcement. Like we enjoy it. It's a fun activity using our brain. Even like my pet rats, they enjoy it. They enjoy being trained. They enjoy going through obstacles. They enjoy thinking and having to go through things out. And they enjoy, of course, being reinforced with the rewards.
Of
Or
course.
physical,
Hell yeah.
reinforcement. That they love it. Even we love it. Right now, I love it right now because I'm thinking so hard. I'm multitasking. It's so fun. I love it. I'm loving it right now.
Check this out. All right, I have a question.
Go on.
Okay, so you have a car. Car has an engine. And then there's a driver.
Yes.
That is three what's the word I'm using? 3 different entities, okay? You have the engine, you have the car, you have the driver. None of them can work without the other.
And we're supposing right now in this hypothetical that the engine can work just on its own without the other parts, of course.
It can work, but it can't be, you need somebody to work it. You need somebody to turn it on. And then you need to have a vehicle to put it in.
So what you're telling me is that we have a working vehicle with an engine, but it has to be operated by a human.
Correct.
So it has all its components
So
and parts.
the brain is the engine, right? And then the brain is the engine, our body is the car, and then maybe the brain waves are what can
The person, who knows? Maybe that's what I was trying to tell you. Like the brain is its own thing, while our waves are us.
right. And
Isn't
the
it
body
weird
is
to
the
think
vehicle.
about? Isn't it weird to think about?
Yeah,
Because then
it's
it's like,
true.
oh, I'm not me. Like I'm just a brain. It's like I don't give a fuck. I'm still saying this all right now. Like I got a cool brain. We say cool stuff.
Yeah, hey, facts. Like, I think my point is that again, like none of them can necessarily work without the other.
Yeah.
Everything has a function to help everything else.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
beautiful.
and that's why like the triangle is my favorite shape. I love pyramids. I love triangles because like no matter
You better
how,
have a good reason too, because I'm gonna think your ass is Illuminati. I'm over here like, yeah.
That was fire. But okay, so this is my reason because, and you can probably argue this with any other shape. I just can't think of it. But no matter how you place a triangle,
It's a triangle.
the gravity is gonna allow it to support each other. Like every three sides, the corners, they all support each other. No matter how much pressure you put on each point, you can put it in an upside down triangle or you can put it in a right side up triangle. They everything pushes against each other to support each other. Like it's yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Where'd you get that?
Just thinking. I might have had an edible or some shit. Because after the triangle, the circle is my second favorite shape.
Go on.
I love the idea of the cycle. I love the idea of repetition. Repetition is the path to progression. Things are going to keep happening. There's different sizes of cycles. Like every day is a cycle. Every second is a cycle. We live by cycles. We have our days, we have our minutes, we have our years, we have our months. Everything always comes back full circle, and then that can even go into karma. You know, within every fraction of a second is its own cycle. It's its own universe.
So you enjoy the way it can apply itself to most things.
Yep.
I think that's cool. Because
Everything,
I don't think of shapes that way. I don't even think of shapes really.
I fucking like once I start thinking and then it makes sense. It's like, all right.
Fuck it. You're
All
riding.
right.
You're riding and dying with that fucking shit, man. I like that.
It makes. I would like to think that's what makes me different, and I would like to think that the way that I think it helps. It can easily help contribute to a conversation, and like everybody knows my goal is to have everybody as comfortable as they can possibly be. But at the same time, I want to be able to teach you to think outside of your box. And even further than that, I want you to do the same.
What do you think you've learned from me?
That I'm not the only one that's this fun and easygoing.
Hey, just some
You know what I'm
people,
saying?
different
Like,
backgrounds, man. Some
it's
people come out bred like this. We came from our capsules. We're like, oh shit, I ain't gonna do shit. I'm just gonna be chill.
And
I'm
it's
gonna
like
chill out.
you're a good listener. Like you're asking the questions that you really want to know the answers to. Like it's.
I think I never thought about it that way because I think that's what most people appreciated me in my life is that I just wanted to really know. I really am curious.
Yeah.
I just want to know sometimes. Like and I remember my mom would be like, "Why are you so curious?" I'd be like, "I don't know. I just want to know. I don't know. I wanted to know. I like knowledge. I guess I like the knowledge behind it. I like the what went into the conversation and the thought that had to come up with the answer."
Like I take pride in being able to want and being able to know how to understand people's opinions, people's values, and people's perspectives. You know, when they say, "Oh, take a walk in my shoes," I'm gonna do it. No, I want to see what you're about. I want to understand your thinking.
Exactly.
Because if I can understand your thinking, maybe I can be able to break something down to you to where that you can consume it and digest it and see what the hell I'm talking about. You know, it's all.
And I think that's cool because most people, it's not that they're not easygoing with it. It's just that like there's a lot of confusion around it and just like getting used to the fact that like sometimes there is no ulterior motive to questions and there is no logic behind them. Sometimes things really can happen at random and really can just continue just to continue. And I always prided myself in that too. I remember people would like ask me questions, trick questions. They would try to catch me on the spot fast, and my brain would just be like, "Just answer it." And I think that's what people also appreciated me in school years is that I was like super truthful, like about myself. I was very truthful, like, and people would be like, "Oh my God, why would you say that?" Or they'd be like, "Like, aren't you embarrassed?" I'd be like, "What's there to be embarrassed about? It's just like, it just is what it is. It's just me," and you know. And then the more I kept doing it, the more like it just immortalized inside of me, and now it's pretty hard to get social anxiety. Really, it's kind of hard.
I like that. It's in a way, it's like everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be listened to. But the problem with that is some people have a hard time accepting that there's more than just their way to do things. You know, you can find 3 ways to do something, but it'd be even better if you found 33 ways to do that thing.
True.
It's just there's nothing wrong with more ways to learn or more options. It's just it could just be how you go about it.
And I think with me and you, that's why we could go into like leadership positions and just overall vocal areas and just very out there places like comedy or even music or just performance arts. You know, just people are so used to the key idea that something can't be possible or that they can't reach it. you know, throwback to even like your daughter, you know, earlier here. Like, I can't sing, you know. Everybody thinks that. And it always makes me think, like, when was I there? Because I don't feel that way anymore. And I don't feel that way about a few certain other things. And it's like, there's a lot of pre-installed things inside of humans. And that's what, and it makes me feel bad. That's why I always try to, like, my best. Like, I'll try to be as, like, just myself. Like, myself is just, like, whenever I talk to someone, I fully listen to them. And you really raised that in me. I was like, I totally forgot. Because the way I like to think about it is that, like, I don't like thinking. I don't like thinking when I'm having a conversation. It's just like, I like sitting there and accepting that this is a conversation. It goes back and forth. And that's all people want sometimes. It's just like, it's cool. They appreciate it. They're like, oh my God, thanks. And they're like, wait, why do you want to know about me? Or like, wait, why are you asking me a question? It's like, I don't know. We're humans. Why can't I just talk? I just want to talk with you, man.
Look, holler at me. Holler at me, man. I'm not going to ask you if I don't want to know.
You know, that's how I've been networking lately, actually. I've just been going on Instagram. I've been following like thousands of people and anyone who follows me back. So if you follow me back, we will have a discussion. I say hi to everyone that follows me, like every single person. And if they talk to me, I ask them, I say, hey, what type of music do you like? And then it goes on for hours and hours. And then if they want to keep talking, it's up to them. And I'll be like, and then it always gets to that point. So many people say it. They're like, why are you talking to me? I'm like, I don't know, man. There doesn't really need to be a reason, and you don't have to talk back to me either.
Yeah.
You're curious too.
Yeah, don't act like you don't want to. Shut up.
It's like, shut the hell.
Shut up and enjoy this shit.
You're
You
curious.
ain't got no friends.
You like this shit, man.
Like you got something better to do. Ask me the question. So I do have a question that I think I know the answer to. Mm-hmm. Do you care what people think about you? And if you don't, when did you stop caring about what people thought about you?
So I feel like the way people think about this one is like, because people still do it currently now. And I have friends who do it, and there's a lot of self-loathing. And it's pretty sad because I never truly knew how to herd someone out of it because I'm not in it anymore. But because that's the hardest.
That's dope.
Once you're out of it, it's super hard getting people out of it too. And you just feel so helpless and just not there. And like, I like to think of it myself. I like to think that I don't think I ever self-loathe myself. I just self-loathe myself because people loathed me. And this was because back in elementary school, so I could tell you my whole origin real quick. I am not from California. I am from Utah. I was born in Utah. I stayed there for 2 years, and then I moved to Mexico. And then I was raised in Mexico for 1 year, and then I'd move to America and live there for 1 year. And then I would go back and forth, essentially. So I missed out on a lot of school. And that's why I would get bullied and stuff, you know, and something I tell people too, because most people can't tell when I speak. I have a very strong English accent, but I speak Spanish. And that was my first language. I didn't know English first. And when I used to be in preschool and stuff, people were like, make fun of me. And I didn't get it because there was the barrier there. There was the fact that my mom wasn't in the picture. My dad was in jail for like all his life. And like people just gave me so much shit for it. And I don't know why. You think you would pity like the sad little dog that got kicked into the door, right?
Right.
But no.
Not Americans.
And because my mom and my dad weren't there, and I only had my grandparents, and technically not really them sometimes either, I would like fucking devour food, and that was like a comfort, dude. And I would even get made fun of for that. Like, it was crazy. I wouldn't stop getting critiqued for some reason during elementary school. I couldn't get a break. Like my mama, my dad, like my fucking way. And then I got put into special ed classes because they're like, oh, he's not doing well in class. But it was like, I'm not doing well in class because all these kids are making fun of me and shit. Yeah. And instead of trying to like take me to a counselor and understand me, they just put me in the fucking special ed class because my elementary school was a little racist. It was a white predominant white school. So I was the Mexican kid that was like not making progress. So they're just like, just put him in special ed and give him more attention there. And then that even led to more bullying, bro. It was like, I don't think I ever once thought I was weird. I just thought that from people's perception that I was weird, that then I thought I was weird. But after learning over time, then leaving elementary school and finally stabilizing my life with my mother too, is when I realized I am a cool person, and everything that happened to me made me think I wasn't a cool person. So I don't ever think I was like that. And I think deep down, everyone knows they're cool too. It's just something there that's keeping it from not going to its full potential.
So check this out. Somewhat similar story, but there was two people very near and dear to my heart. It was my granddaddy and my step granddaddy. They were the ones that were pretty much like, not in these words, but they're like, what? That man, fuck them. You nice. you so what you can't see. You can do anything just as well as they can, if not better. I've watched you. Fuck what they talking about. So then, I was like, hey, well then, if my heroes are saying it, man, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to fight. Whenever anybody had anything to say about it, I'll just sock you.
I was the opposite, man. I would actually, and I think it's because I was big. My mom made sure to tell me and my grandma, they were like, don't ever hit a kid because they will never take your side. They will never. So I guess that's where we were different. I'm still bigger than people. I've never fought in high school. I've never fought in middle school. I've never fought in elementary school. I've never actually tried to actually throw a punch. I've only did it once, and my friend asked me to. And I didn't like it. It hurt, actually, me in return because I didn't know how to throw a punch. Yeah, and I don't know how to fight. That. So if I ever did go in a fight, I'd probably just push myself into you. And that would work, I'm a huge-ass guy. I'm 6'4" and 400.
Talk that shit, man.
I'm a fucking big-ass guy.
Talk that shit.
I don't got to lay no punches, bro. I'm sitting on you. And that's my key move, bro. They've been
calm down. But my question is, and this kind of goes back to what I was saying about just us being how we are. There was something dark that happened back then. There's always a story behind the happiest person. Who was that one person for you that got you to the point where you're like, man, I'm
surviving it. Surviving it all was my grandma. Yeah. I mean, my grandpa was the tough hard hat where he was like, man, who gives a shit about those kids? Just like fuck them up. And my grandma was like, you can't be doing that. And I grew up around women.
Right.
And I had only sister cousins till like barely. Okay. Yeah, I had no boy cousins. I was actually the first child, so I was alone all my life. So I never had family either. So when I went to school, I didn't have siblings. I didn't have really anything there. I didn't have cousins. It was always just me and my mom and then my grandparents. And when my mom was like struggling hard, my grandma took care of me during it all. And she was like my second mom. And that's why she loves me a lot. It's because I'm like her. She's had like 10 kids, but I'm like her 11th kid. So.
You're the baby?
Huh?
You're the baby?
Me? Yeah. For her. Yeah. For everyone else, I'm the oldest for all the family line. I'm the oldest one out of all my cousins. And I think she was the only thing that kept everything normal. Because when I was a kid, were you loud and like flamboyant when you were young?
Some would say yes, and others would say no. Like my friends would be like, "Yeah, that motherfucker, he's just on go." But then, like when I'm around like older people, then I'll just mellow out because I didn't want to do too much and not be cool.
Yeah.
But whenever I was around people my age, I'm fucking whoa, no, the fuck out. I'm hanging out of windows. I'm jumping off shit.
Yeah, for me, dude, I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always happy. I think I hit this craziness in middle school. Like I went crazy because I switched to a new school from elementary school. And elementary school was where I was like getting all my bitch ass bullying. So second I switched over to a middle school where sure some of them came from my elementary school, I got technically a new start. And people liked me because I stayed silent. And being tall got me very popular too, just being silent and tall. And then people saw that I was just super sweet. And I don't mean to. That's just the way I live my life. That's just how my grandma taught me.
Yeah.
I when people try to instigate and fight me, I just don't do it. I'm not a coward. I just don't do it. I never was raised that way.
Really, bruh, what the fuck do you think you gonna do to me, dog?
And that's the thing. That's why I never.
What the fuck do you think you go? If you don't get your little fucking. That's the thing too. Like, I got some big homies. I got some pretty big homies. And some of them will go. Like my cousin Nate, 6'8".
Yeah, there's
He's
some.
like 300.
There's some motherfuckers who lay down
and he'll just like, oh, what? Bow, like yeah, look at you now, stupid. But then I have other ones like my cousin Davon. He's a big dude, and not to say that he's like soft or anything, but he'll just like, bruh, go on somewhere, man. You over here, you doing that shit to try to look cool. I get it. You gotta take out the biggest motherfucker in the room to get your stripes. Go somewhere else. I'll beat your ass. Go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen one dude, I can't remember who it was, super big guy. And I used to go to the Salvation Army every day after school. And it's right there on 714 So I'm in the flow, Santa Ana, baby. Right there on Edinger. Big dude. I remember everybody used to fuck with him. And one day he got mad. He didn't swing on the kid. He got mad and he just like grabbed the kid and he pinned him against the wall and was just like, bro, like stop. And then the kid like he was trying, he was trying, he couldn't get out of it. So then he bites the guy on his arm. He's biting his arm in his hand and he's just holding him like, dude, really? Like, just stop, yo. You mess with me every day. Leave me alone. So then he lets the kid go, and the kid's all, he's already frustrated because he didn't get his way. He clearly lost. I'm pretty sure he rather would have just taken that ass whooping. Because he was just contained, like, bro. Somebody picks you up and puts you against the locker. Like, it was like one of those, like, bro, you're not, he put him in a human straitjacket with just like this. The dude, that's what I'm going to tell on you. And the dude's like, bro, I did nothing to you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you're punching me, you're hitting me, you're pushing me.
And the thing that sucks about that is that like someone bigger could lose that whole scenario.
Because of being bigger.
Yeah, back then, like, or even maybe now. But when I was in school, it wasn't that rare to find as many big boys as me. Of course, it got more rare the more I grew up. And I was like, oh, I feel normal now. Because like I have a friend who's 7 foot. Yeah, that motherfucker who was 7 foot. That motherfucker made me feel normal. He was like my real homie. I was like, thank you.
That's dope.
Thank you for being big, because like I felt so alone for so long.
Hey, shout out to you, man. I want to meet you. I don't think I've ever met anybody 7 feet in real life.
Yeah, that motherfucker, and he's lean too. He goes to the gym too. That motherfucker's muscling up, bro. He's gonna be crazy when he gets
off. He's from out here?
No, he's from where I live.
Shit! Shout out to Utah Jazz, man.
Oh, not fucking Utah. Moore Park, bro.
Moore Park. Okay, for sure. Oops, my bad.
A little too far.
Real quick though, I'm gonna go ahead and make this phone call to one of my co-hosts of the podcast. Shout out to Big Mike, not Big Mike, buy a shirt, but Mike D.
Let's see him, Mike D.
Mike D. Oh, I don't have no service, Mike D.
Mike D.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, there goes that phone call.
Fuck.
I will text him though. I am recording. Pull up. No service, my guy. No service. Even on the Wi-Fi, I can't make the phone call.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, this nice ass place with
no Wi-Fi.
Well, we got the Wi-Fi. We just don't have the service.
Oh, no
to make
service.
A phone call.
Oh, right.
Actually, hold up. It won't even send the damn text message. He said, "Wait, I called you. I know you did. What's good? You still going or no? Yeah, I'm still gonna go to the party. I know you called me fool. I said there's no service. Do we got action? We got action.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hello.
Hey, Mike D, you are live on the Realquicctho podcast, man. What's up, man?
What's up? What's the deal?
I'm surprised it went through. I don't have a good service in here, but yeah, I'm still gonna go. We're just we chopping it up, running a little bit behind because of certain little situations. When they are behind, unfortunately, that makes me behind. But we doing the damn thing. We got Rafa Dawg in the building.
What's up, man?
What's the deal? What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's up?
But
Chilling.
yeah, after it's gonna be later. But if you still down to go, I'm pulling up. I'm gonna pull up. Party in Ojai.
Fuck yeah, bro.
All right, well, let's do it. I just got off work. I'm gonna jump in this water real quick, and I'll be over there.
All right, for sure.
All right,
Peace.
go.
Chill, dude.
Mike D, ladies and gentlemen of the Realquicctho podcast. If you want to find him, you can only find him here because he don't have no social medias. He does not have any social medias.
Cool dude.
How many? So, which one of your songs is your favorite?
Cycles.
Cycles.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna remake it. I plan on remaking all my original songs, but once I release like 100 songs at least. I have like 50 in my my drafts. I just never release them. I'm not sure if I should release them. Like that Sparkles one, it's not fully mixed. It's not, but I still released it anyways, and people liked it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, and even my other ones, yeah, I just have a bunch of unmixed stuff and just a bunch of drafts, and I've just been thinking of just like releasing a bunch of it because I've just been trying to get like motion and things out there, really. So it's like it's impressive that I've been on like so many like podcasts and like talking to people. It's like I don't have any work to back it yet, like not enough. Like I still want more, and it doesn't help. I'm full-time school. Like right now, when I go home, I'm just gonna go do homework. Like I'm just gonna go do homework, probably train my rats a little more, and then go to bed, and then wake up for the next day and probably
do
grind
it
out
all
the work.
over again.
Yep, yep, grind it out.
What does your creative process look like?
For me, it's not complicated. I find a beat, and I don't have to try too hard to find a beat that I would like. And then I freestyle over it. And then maybe if I want to really, really put the effort into it, I'll write a little bit around it too, the freestyle. But I don't usually do that. I just fucking freestyle and then I post it. I don't have time for that. Whenever I try to fucking write, that's the one that takes the longest. Writing is what takes the longest because then I gotta copy my freestyle down on fucking digital, and it's like, oh my god, I couldn't even understand half the shit I was saying, bro. I was like, what the fuck is annoying? Like, what the fuck, bro? Sometimes you get in the flow, and sometimes you just be saying shit, man. And like, I don't know, man. I get annoyed with myself.
Do you have a vice that helps you create? Because like for me,
I use my phone.
I use alcohol.
Oh, you mean like
a vice.
that? Can you believe I've never tried substance ever in my life? I've never drank. I've never smoked. None of that shit, man.
I'll say this: when it comes to drinking, you're not missing shit. Honestly, all it is liquid courage, and that courage can encourage you to do some stupid shit. So you're not really missing much. But, and I didn't get it at first. It took me a very long time to understand it. THC is the answer.
What is that?
Weed.
Oh yeah, dude.
Weed is the answer.
Everyone says that. All my friends are like, "Come on, bro, start vaping." Or like,
Vaping, I'm good. I'm straight.
"Oh yeah, those motherfuckers go ballistic, bro." They're like, "Give me my fucking vape."
I'm straight.
All right, bro, chill. I think it's even more addictive than fucking cigarettes, bro, which is
I'm
crazy.
I'm good. Like, I'll pass. Weed is the answer. Weed has gotten me to see everything for what it is. Weed has gotten me to see that anything and everything is as serious as you make it, which means nothing is really ever that fucking serious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how bad it is. You can go through the worst. Hear what I said. You can go through the worst. And when you go through something, what you're going towards is the end of it. Weed taught me that shit. That whole cycles within the cycles shit, that was weed. That whole just being able to understand people and like learning how to read a room. Weed taught me that shit. Now there was a couple times where I might have been reading too much into things, but then that goes into the lesson that's being taught. You don't have to go that. It's really not that serious, dude. You're paranoid for what? It's just you're paranoid because you don't know how to deal with all of these energies that surround you. You're in a whole different type of mind space. Everything is heightened for you. Like literally everything is heightened for you. You feel some type of way because they feel some type of way, and you're able to pick up on that. And it's not just them. It's her. It's her. It's that group over there. So because you're paying attention to everybody else, you're assuming that everybody else is paying attention to you. That is not the case at all. So just stop looking so deep into things. You're going to get through it. Nothing is as bad as you think it is, and it's all temporary.
I find that beautiful, the way you think of that.
The weed be letting you know, man.
I feel like I was trying to relate to how you do that, and I think I do in the way that I didn't need weed, but the way I got that type of feeling to reciprocate the same way that you did was that I think essentially I was getting high off of the fact from so much attention. I think I enjoy attention a lot. Like I always have, even when I was younger, but I was too afraid to really think about it too much. But once middle school and high school hit, now even college, it's like I'm such an attention-seeking person. Like everyone who enjoys doing any type of entertainment or just being on the screen or even just showing off art, showing themselves, expressing themselves, there's something deep down that you want attention. You want to see, you want to be seen.
Right.
And I think that's cool, but the first times I think I ever got it, because I was so deprived of it for so many years, starting up my whole childhood and just being so scared all the time, because I lived in rural parts of Mexico. I lived where there was like streets and cities of shit, and like I lived where all like the fucking dirt houses were and shit. So it was sometimes like I'd go back and forth from nice America, and then the second I'd be like back in fucking dirty ass Mexico with my fucking grandpa, you know, cooking me some weird ass shit on the fucking handmade oven that they made out of like 5 pieces of like wrenches or some shit. I don't fucking know, bro. And I think to myself, I'm like, wow, I think what connects me to what you said about weed and why I probably won't try it, because everyone that describes it describes things that I've already felt and that I chase after over and over again. I think I get high off people, like super hard. And that's why I go after people. That's why I talk to people. That's why I come here. That's why I do music. That's why
dope.
I talk to my mom. People make me high, dude. I love talking to people. I love your reaction. I love the way this feels. I love the fact that I'm here and that there might be people watching me. It gets me high. It makes me excited for the future. It makes me happy that I'm pursuing something that I have always looked at as grandeur, like something that I think is beautiful. That's why I look at YouTubers, I look at NASA car racers, I look at astronauts, all those people making grand achievements in life. They just get that high, that endorsement. And mine is just like being around people, seeing people happy, seeing the people around me like, damn, he's doing that, he's speaking, you know? I love it. I love when people feel my energy and just everything. And I never knew it spread that hard, but now I'm starting to hear it and I'm like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah,
all
man.
the weed would do for you is just confirm everything you said. That's all it would do. You'd be like, I fucking do. Told y'all it was cool as shit.
I'd smoke that shit and I'd be like, bro, what's happening?
You was like, fuck. Am I tripping right now? Ain't no way I'm this cool. Ain't no way I'm this cool. Hold on. Y'all heard that? Rafa, dog, you're tripping. No, listen. Do you hear how dope I am, though? Yeah. Anybody want Cheetos? I'm telling you. So I like that you brought up the attention seeking or wanting the attention, because there's 2 types of attention seekers. There's the dudes that are gonna do whatever the fuck that they're gonna do to get the attention, but then there's the ones that we want attention because it's like, I really like I really am just like that. Like I'm just like this.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, like, there's a lot of attention that I get that I don't want, but also there's a lot of attention that I do want and I do get. And when I'm doing what I love and that catches your attention, that's the shit that I want. But if I walk into a Walgreens and everybody just turns to look at me, I don't need that type of attention.
I see what you mean. I'm not sure how I would describe that with my words, though, but I know what you mean by that. There's different types of attentions that are out there that some are a little better, some are not, but kind of just like to ride with the flow. If that was to happen to me, I'd probably just like start doing. You know what? I like to imagine it like this. You know, people have this dilemma. They're like, what do you do when there is a crazy homeless person in front of you and they look like they're going to shank you or maybe rob you or maybe fucking charge you? And I say, you know, you just accept it and then you take off all your clothes and then you start running after them. And then next second you know that homeless person is not trying to kill you. You know, I say, do something weirder, you know? And then once that weird attention you felt, then you'll be like, oh, then it's the other attention I wanted. And there we go. Look at, just change things around, you know? That's the way it used to be when I used to have this one friend during COVID. Oh my God, she was a weirdo, but I loved it. And sometimes she would give me like attention from her friends that I didn't want. And oh my God, I would just turn it the other way around. Or even like example in middle school, like I used to have all these wannabe like gangster Mexican kids that would like try to pick on me, or like they would be like, hey, what? Or like they would try to intimidate me or like try to start a fight. And I remember my go-to thing was just like, just reverse it, man. Make it into something funny, make this positive, because next thing you know, they're either just gonna think you're weird and it's better than getting your ass beat, you know? So next thing you know, I'm throwing out like 5 gay jokes at them, and then the tough, hard Mexican guys are now at the end of the line, you know? So.
Nah. You think I'm cute, huh, you little gangster? You think I'm cute? Look at me. Yeah. Hey,
like, hey, what are you doing in our line spot? I'm like, I don't know, waiting for you. Like, fuck.
Oh, what the fuck? Like, what you mean? What
Like, whoa.
Did he say want to fuck? He just said want to fuck. You heard him.
No.
No, I said what the fuck. No, you said want to fuck. I heard you said it. You don't. Yeah, I was. So it took me a while to learn how to do that shit. Because again, I was just smacking the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
They was getting cracked. But then like.
For me, I think I had to learn it quicker because I was a big guy. I couldn't just smack a motherfucker because I was taught not to, because I would lose. I would lose, and then they'd be like, well, you're the bigger motherfucker. You should have restrained yourself. And it's like, what?
Man, fuck that.
Don't you hate that fucking argument? It's like, fuck you, bro.
You would tell them. They over there starting shit.
I know. And you know what's always the sad part about those big guys is that, like, they don't be starting shit sometimes.
Because you guys are the prize. You guys are the points. You guys are the points. I remember one time we had a melee. It was like 6-on-6. And they went after my boy Daniel first. My boy, he's what? Probably 6'4". But he's what? 205 at the time.
Damn.
So they rushed him first. And then it worked out beautifully. Because while they were on top of him, we was on top of them. And we fucked those fools up. Hey, this was in Park West Apartments.
That's got to be like
that's
got to be a tactic. That's got to be a tactic. I mean, I think that's a tactic. You know, use the big one as bait, and then.
Sorry, Daniel, we didn't know it was gonna go down like that.
They're like, hey, can you come along with us for backup? They pushed that motherfucker.
Man, they saw him and they jumped on him, and we said, go time, and beat the shit out. Because then we got him up. You know what I'm saying? Once we got on them, he got up. And then we just went to town. You know, this was back when I was training. I did a lot of training in the gym. A lot of training in the ring, the speed bags, the kicking the sandbags, the neck rolls, all that shit. Muay Thai, kickboxing, and jiu-jitsu for a very long time.
So you know how to do that shit, huh?
Yeah.
I'm scared of you now.
No. I won't today, like I won't. Like,
I know, now that we're talking, all I think is that like you see my vital points.
The old lady with the bag, airbag, boom.
You're like the granny, bro.
If I can help it, if I look, all right, look. I am not the hardest motherfucker in the world. All right, I'm not looking for no smoke. I'm not ducking none, but I'm not looking for it. Leave me alone. I don't say that I train to have people challenge me. Leave me alone, because there's a chance I might lose.
Oh.
Fucking not losing. I'm not losing. There's a chance that I could lose, and I don't want to lose. I'm getting too old. I don't need any hospital bills.
Exactly.
All right, I'm straight. I have shit to do the next day. I don't want to fight you, bro. I'm a bitch. You're the hardest gangster in the world. You win. Go find the next dude to give you the attention that you want, because you ain't finna get it from me.
I think
I'll fuck you up though.
Hey, you tell him.
Because my granddaddy said, fuck them kids.
I want to meet that guy.
Not
really
no
bad,
words.
man. That guy seems interesting. I can already tell.
Tommy Hollins, man, I love you to death. R.I.P. I miss
man.
him. I miss him. And Brother Simon, I miss him, man. They, like I said, they were the ones that let me know that I was just as good as anybody else, if not better.
Damn.
You have a disadvantage and you look better than half of the damn school, if not 90% of the school. You got common sense. These dudes is over here getting in trouble, and you it was a very touching moment. I'll never forget it.
I love that, man.
I'll never forget it. Look at me now, over here doing comedy and shit and making people laugh and getting recognized and shit.
I love that for you, man.
It's pretty cool.
What got you into comedy?
So my friend Annalise, she had signed me up for an open mic, and then I was just, there's two words that help. Whenever I start to question myself, there's two words that I say, and it's fuck it, and I just get up and I go do it. So I went up, I did it, and then I never looked back. And
I love that, man.
And now I am a part of a residency thanks to the very funny Phil Medina. So every 6 weeks you can catch me at Levity Live. So make sure you go on the Instagram
I might come by.
and get your tickets. Yeah. Tickets are free.
You ever think you could help me set up comedy? I've always wanted to do comedy.
Come on, man.
I would love
Next
that
Wednesday.
shit. I used to do it in public speaking. In public speaking, we used to have our, of course, like all of our talks and shit. But I remember we had a public speaking assignment where it was like free thinking talking. So it was like you had the structure, but you pretty much only had like 3 topics to maybe talk about. And then you would pretty much try your best to keep on talking about it, but with the structure that you're being graded with. And man, I was killing it sometimes. I was proud of myself. I was like, how am I fucking rolling off myself like this? Like I remember like one of my things was like Kung Fu Panda as like one of the things for the structure parts that I was talking about. And I remember I was like rolling off of it. I was like, man, I look like Kung Fu Panda myself. Like I look like Poe, and I was like rolling. I was like, man, that was a funny ass one. How did I think of that shit?
Yeah.
And then I just kept going. I was like, fuck yeah, man, I want to keep doing this.
You gotta
and then
ride that
it never
wave
happened again.
As long as you can.
It never happened again after that. But I've been trying. I did music now, and I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff, man. Like I don't only do music. Like I think you know that yourself if you've seen me a few times. I don't only just do music. Like I do a bunch of other shit. I just haven't put it down on the resume yet. But
how did you like? The one that got me was when you did Stitch.
Oh, that one? Yeah.
I was like, how did he? That shit would hurt my.
Oh, it's in the back of your voice. Yeah, you gotta talk on the back of your voice. You know.
If I tried to do it, oh honey, man.
You know, it's almost like Kermit the Frog. You know, he talks all the way back here, right here. He talks right here. Well, Stitch, it's the same thing as Kermit the Frog, except you're kind of straining your voice a little bit. So, like, he talks right here. And then if I was to talk right here, I'm talking more up here. With Stitch, it's down there, but then you strain it to your, oh, it's me from Lilo and Stitch.
How the fuck? Yeah, see, I can't.
For Mickey Mouse, I don't understand how it comes out so clean. I don't understand. I think it's just how my voice is made.
Maybe, because I think my Mickey Mouse is all right.
I
got the laugh. Oh, that's it.
All I know is that my laugh sounds a little different from how people do. I go, ha-ha. I do like a little skip. I go, ha-ha.
Okay, yeah, you win. Yours sounds better than mine. That ain't it. In my head, it sounds better in my head when I did it. But then you did it, and it's like
I used to just do it all the time for fun. Hey, that's how I used to get popular in middle school too, because I had like weird shit going on. I remember that was like the first time I ever learned how to do my Mickey Mouse impression was in my mom's car, and it was after I was in the locker rooms and I was just having fun with my voice while changing. And that's even weird to say. Like, who's fucking around with their voice? I don't know. I was just a weird kid. I don't fucking know. Like, I was playing around with my ranges. I don't know. And then I go in the car, and I hope one day I could hire an animator to make this, but it was so comedically funny. My mom was just driving, and I was just a smaller little me. I was never small. Let's emphasize that. I was still big. And I look at the little mirror right there, the middle one, and I'm talking to my mom, and I could see her face and her eyes just looking straight ahead the road. And I'm like, hey, Mom, I want to show, I could do the Mickey Mouse impression. And she was like, oh, wow, really? Can you show me? And I was like, yeah, Mom, look. And I was like, look, Mom, I think I could do it really well. I don't know how. And I was like, hey, look. And I was like, ha-ha, hey, it's me, Mickey Mouse, ha-ha. And she was like, whoa. And I was like, what? She was like, it's weird. And I was like, what? I was like, why? And I was like, why, Mom? Don't be scared. And I was like talking to her the whole time. I was like, please don't be scared of me. I was like, come on, Mom.
I just can't help. I would just be talking big shit. Like, oh, shut your stupid ass up.
You know, I used to do that. I thought about making a song like that. Like, shut your bitch ass up. Get your ass out of here.
Roasting with the Mickey voice. Can you do Blue's Clues? I don't know why that one popped in my head.
How does he sound again?
You're like,
I don't know. I just have I could do Yoshi. That one's like where he goes, Yoshi. And he kind of does like a little thing in his back of his voice. He goes, Yoshi. Kind of does it in the back of his voice. Elmo, I remember I couldn't do him for a really long time until I think now a little bit better. His is kind of like weird. You have to talk up here, like up here in your throat. And he goes, hey, it's me, Elmo. La, 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 la. Hello, it's me, Elmo.
Yeah. That shit, it's painful to me already. Maybe like my shit too deep.
Like, I don't have to, like, be speaking all sorts of it. I just, like, I always used to have fun making, like, just when I was by myself. I think the most funnest times I had was when I was just playing Legos by myself. And I wouldn't play with the actual, like, structures. I'd play with the figures and make up stories. And I think that's how I got my range, is that, like, sometimes I'd be like, hey, let's go save the city. And the next second there's like an ultimate villain. He's like, hello, I've come to kill you all. You know, like I always had like the range, like or like I'd have like a creepy character. I'd be like, hello, come out the cave. Or like some shit, you know, like I would just have fun. Like I would just experiment with my throat, and my throat would just like let out weird shit sometimes, you know, and I had so much fun with it. That's why I'm kind of interested in voice acting too, because right now, like even right now, I'm doing a bit of a like professional voice right now. I'm sure my real life voice, I'd be like, I don't know, actually, I'm not gonna try that.
So I have a friend. She's a friend in comedy, and she does like she can do crazy things with her voice too. JD Stevens, she can do that shit too. Mm-hmm.
See, that's the one that's always hard to me. It's like I don't know how to do people. I know how to do accents very well.
Now that's something I can do
yeah?
out there.
I
can do some accents now.
Yeah, you could do that southern accent.
Yeah, I can do that southern shit all day long. You know what I'm saying? Realquicctho podcast. I'll sit here and do that shit all day. I'll be everybody.
We love this podcast.
We love it to death. I can do all that. I love doing that shit, especially when I'm drunk or if I'm just off of them tweeds a little bit, smoking a little bit of reefer. And I get so high and I crack my own self up.
You add a bit of like almost like a nasal, almost like a deepness to your southern accent. I love it so much. You're talking like this.
And just just hanging out by the bag. I had to wrestle a gator earlier. He kind of bit me on my arm. I poked him in his nostril and he left me alone. But that little son of a bitch, he got me goddamn good.
Wow, you don't say. You don't say.
Damn gator.
Can you do British?
Oh shit.
Yeah, like the British people, they speak a little bit differently. Whenever I speak British, I like putting out like I kind of speak a little more like sophisticated, or maybe even like Steve Irwin.
There it is. Okay, you're doing it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Fuck, how the fuck?
Yeah, right now, I'm speaking British. Like right now, this whole time I've been speaking British to you. They kind of like twist their words in like a interesting way. I remember.
It sounds Aussie.
Yeah, it's more Aussie.
It
Like I
sounds
speak
Australian.
Aussie. Yeah, like I speak Aussie. I don't know why.
Bobby.
I'm a fucking Aussie.
I like how they say no.
How do they say it?
It's like no.
No. No, I don't
No.
No.
I can't do that one. The British one, I don't think. Scotland, I don't know. I can't do that.
We're going to
shit.
British. I think they speak like this. They speak more formal, while the Aussies speak like they're like fucking drunk.
Crocky. Look at the size
I believe that like Australians must be always wrestling with something, or like fucking because they have Oi! Go kill that fucking 10-foot fucking spider.
Yeah, you saw that spider? Croc, look at the size of that spider.
Crikey.
Yeah, dude, like seriously, dude, I can be white all day, dude.
Really?
Dude, the white pothead, bro,
Dude, don't even start me, dude. That's crazy.
it's easy, dude, all day. Dude.
It is easy. It
Just
is
fucking sit back, eat fucking Cheetos, dude. Have my mom come back, make me some fucking Hot Pockets, bro. Dude,
yeah,
fucking
bro.
lovely, bro.
Want this fucking Fritos
Lovely,
too?
bro. Dude,
Fuck.
seriously, dude. Seriously,
Fuck. I always love when they hold that shit. They're like, fuck.
dude.
Fuck.
Dude, I was with fucking Brian and Chad, bro. Dude. Fucking lost his keys, dude.
Holy shit.
Then his fucking dad came in, bro. His dad came in tripping balls, dude.
Fuck.
Fucking came in tripping balls, bro. He
Yo.
takes his fucking Wi-Fi router, dude, throws it in the fucking pool, bro. And we're just so stoned. We're just like, dude, is this fucking happening, dude? So I was like, I stood up for Chad, bro. I stood up like, dude, you can't be fucking touching his shit like that, dude. Dude, and then fucking, Chad's dad is like fucking yoked up, bro. Fucking 6'4", 900,000 pounds, bro. Dude, I wonder how much he benches, dude.
You have to add the smoke in there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
What's another accent you think you do?
I don't know. That's my favorite one to do. I go
Really?
off. That one and the country one.
You know who I really like? I love Ireland people. They're so funny.
Ireland.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
hard. They're really hard.
There's this channel that I watch.
They speak with their tongue a little bit. They're kind of like speaking with their tongue. Oh my god, that one! It's literally it's so hard. All I know is that I love saying what the fuck, what the fucking shit. I love the way they say that shit. Sometimes I like me in English accent. Like I'll just say in a Scotland or Irish accent, just fucking hey, fucking shit, oh fucking hell. Fucking shit, mate.
Harry Potter. What's Harry Potter?
I think he's British.
What do they say?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, what is that shit they say? Damn it. Oh. Yeah, that shit's slipping my brain.
Sorry, man.
Because they don't be pronouncing their T's. Potter. Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's British.
The lottery.
The lottery. You won the lottery.
The pottery.
The pottery. Yeah, they don't say their T's.
They don't pronounce their T's.
Yeah, they're like, the pottery. Yeah, look at it. They just said pottery. It's not pottery.
Nah, they don't say Potter. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
How you spell Potter?
Potter.
What letter is Harry Potter?
Potter. Harry Potter.
I can do the ending.
Oh my God, that's a... Hello, how can I help you?
I can do the Indian voice.
I don't know why I always do a tech support too. That's gotta be racist. Like, hello, how can I help you?
So you're telling me the phone does not turn on. Have you tried to put it on the... And they be talking to you like you a dumbass.
I know, they speak to you. Have you tried putting in rice? Maybe put in rice, maybe turn on, maybe.
It sounds to me like the phone has died. So what I want you to do is you take the charger, okay? You take the charger. Do you have outlet in home? Yes? Okay. Take the charger. Put charger into outlet. Take the other end of the cord. Charge in. You put into phone. Mm-hmm. You see the hole in the bottom of phone? Possibly the sides? Put it in. Hey, it worked. No shit, you stupid bitch.
You know what they do? You know what that's always prominent with them? They always say bloody. Bloody motherfucker. Bloody bitchin' motherfucker. What
Bloody
you doing?
hell.
I love the way they get angry. You bloody motherfucker! Have you seen those videos where they get scammed themselves back?
Oh
my God, bro, they get so angry. They're like, hey, don't do that. Turn it back, you motherfucker. Bloody.
Nope.
Bitching.
Fuck you, man. You're not getting it back. You tried to scam me, I scam you.
You can do Jamaica. Yeah, bomba clad.
Bomba clad, you tried to scam
Bomba
me.
clad.
Would you want some rice and pea? You want some rice and pea? I used to be able to do Vietnamese very good.
Really? What happened?
I don't know. I forgot how to do it. I stopped hanging around them and I forgot how to fucking do it. I forgot how to do that shit. Fuck. Yeah, I forgot how to, I don't even know how they sound. I can't. It's not even.
I don't know. I'm not thinking it. I don't know what they sound like at all either.
But dude, seriously, dude?
I don't know, dude. Fuck. Like shit.
Holy shit.
Fuck, bro.
Now I want to Google Vietnamese
Yeah,
accent.
can you Google that up? I want to fucking try it.
You
know, I could try impersonating. So you know how I could beatbox, right?
Yeah. Oh, I heard you a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do it on my free time too sometimes. Like I just do it when I'm bored. But I have a gap between my teeth, just like the tiniest of a little gap. And some people in the beatbox world, I forgot what technique it's called, but if you push air through it while having your teeth clamped down on your bottom lip, you can let out a static noise or a synth-like noise. So sometimes I'll like personate like static noise, or like people on the TV, I'll be like,
What the fuck?
and the more saliva or the more I cover it, the more distorted it sounds. So look, right now I can make it not distorted at all. Watch. But if I close my lip on top of it a little more.
What the hell? That's so cool the way you do that. How do you do that? How do you do that? Would you do that with your mouth and your tongue?
How do I do that?
How
I
do
love
you-
that noise that you can do.
That was cool the way he do that with his mouth. How you do that with your mouth?
I don't know.
They're
You want to
so
see?
cool.
You want to see me drink some water right now? Watch.
How he do that? Do you know how to do the?
I wish. Oh my god, that one's so satisfying. That one. You just hitting yourself, bro.
Yeah, that hurt.
I saw you. You bounced from that shit. You're like,
Damn.
oh shit.
Am I weak or am I strong?
Hey, that's a good question. Wow, you made me think.
Hey, see?
Damn.
It'd be the weed.
It's a weed, bro.
Weed. You know what I'm saying? Like if I smack myself and it hurt, does that make me hard or does it make me soft because it shit hurt? Which
That is
one am
good.
I?
Might be both.
Fuck it. I'm gonna live the best of both worlds.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I know I used to do that shit back all the time. I know I just like got weird talents from when I was a kid. Like I love so much. It's hard to incorporate all my sounds that I know. I literally have a recording on my phone of every sound I could do because I forget. I think I have up to 50 noises I could do.
There's this guy on TikTok, Asian cat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's him and it's a ton of his friends, and they'll just grab random items. Like let's say, for example, a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they'll try to replicate it, huh?
Yeah, and then he'll just, and then they just.
I know. I've
They
seen
start
that.
fucking breakdancing and shit.
I could do a zipper. Yeah, like people would be like zippers, and then zzz, I'll be like,
Close enough.
hey.
Close enough. Yeah, we got to get you into some voice acting. Yeah, hit him up. Hit him up.
Please
All
hit
right.
me up. I'm so desperate, bro.
I think I got one more question.
Sounds perfect.
Being a creator, everybody has that one thing that is extremely weird that they do. What is that for you?
So what do you mean by that? Like emphasize a lot.
Okay, so
Like give me examples.
mine is for a long time, I was, whenever I go to the bathroom, whenever I had to drop deuces on them, I would sit on the toilet backwards so I could relax.
Oh, like weird things about me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. That's so easy, bro. What? Yeah. I used to do this thing where I had a competition with myself whenever I was peeing in the toilet. I would pee, but the second I flush, my pee would stop. And I was proud of myself. It happened every single time. And I didn't time it or stop myself forcefully. My pee just stopped.
What?
Yeah.
You never tried to see how long you could go?
No. Nope. And I sometimes still do it today. I just don't do it as often. I did it a lot in high school. I know. I would tell that to my friends. I'd be like, yeah, can you do that? And they'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. I got another. Oops. It was supposed to be on you. Oops. Sorry. Bad executive shit.
Bro,
They're listening to you and they're watching me on my phone. I'm trying to find the song. But, okay. Fuck. I just forgot what the fuck. Oh, got it. Okay. So, when you're in a public bathroom, right? Let's say you're just out and about, you're at an event or something, you go to the bathroom, and there's, in the guy's bathroom, there's a few urinals. Do you feel less of a man if let's say you and this dude, y'all start peeing at the same time? Do you feel less of a man if he's peeing longer than you?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do, bro. Yes, I
be feeling
do.
like a little bitch,
bro. And I think men do it on purpose with each other to pee longer when they're hearing to other men. Because when I'm next to a man and they're peeing, I'll try my best to pee as long as possible, bro.
Why do we do that?
I don't know.
Why the fuck do we do that?
What's manly about letting out more liquid?
I'll pee this motherfucker. Oh, wait. Let me pinch. I got to pinch. Slow the flow down.
Slow it down.
Got to pinch. Gotta fold the hose. Fold the hose on them.
Because the fact that I've done that before.
We gotta fold that hose.
Fold that hose. He's back at it.
Okay,
open,
all right,
open
cool.
a little more.
And then it's like because some of these dudes, man, like, and I don't mean to be listening. It's just some motherfuckers be loud pissers.
Oh my God. Yo, that too, bro. There has to be something demasculating about that. Bro, I remember I used to never think about it until I saw this one Instagram page where they were like, this girl was like, damn, were you like cooking up in there? And I was like, what? Cooking up in there? I've never done that. I was like, what? My pee never comes out that hard. What? And then from there on, it's like I gotta pee as loud as possible. Pee in the puddle. Don't even pee on the wall. Pee on the direct puddle.
Yeah, you gotta.
And if there isn't a puddle, you make the puddle with your own water bottles. You can't be demasculated, bro. That can't be happening.
Man, holy shit.
Yeah. I know, because sometimes I've had to pee real quick and get out, and I feel so demasculated because I had to pee on the wall and I had to pee so short, and I was like, what do they think of me, man? Like,
yeah, like, there's not gonna be no little sprinkles around here.
This is the men's bathroom, by the way.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no little fucking tinkles. I'm not tinkling. I'm taking a piss. There was one time I was at a job site. I'm not gonna say which one. I really had to go to the bathroom, really bad. This was what, fucking 10 years ago, maybe. I really had to go. The girls' bathroom was the only one that was open. I said, fuck it. I ran in there. I went into the stall. I locked the door, and I was going. And this lady comes rushing in. She's rushing into the bathroom. And she's just, like when you have to go really bad, the closer you get, the more you got to go. It was one of those situations. She's struggling. And as soon as she got down on that toilet, I'm talking about fucking, it's like if a car ran into a fire hydrant. I was like, dude, I felt so bad for that toilet bowl. Like, I swear she was chipping shit off. It was vicious. That woman had the longest, heaviest pee. And I swear it had to be at least like 3/4 of a gallon. No exaggeration. And it was just full force. Like, it was like a sprinkler on steroids. This shit was bananas. And I did not move. Dude, I swear, I was on that toilet like.
That was some life or die shit for you, huh?
I did not move. I did not fucking move. I was like, yo, this is happening. Like, I felt like
the vibration.
Yeah, it was
nuts.
My God, I was like,
bro.
I was tripping out.
Yo.
I was like, yo, there's no way she did not fill that toilet bowl up. Like, it was crazy. Who's that? Is that Mike D? Like, it's probably
Yo.
Mike D.
It's Mike D, bro. Yo, it's Mike D. Yo, what up, man?
Mike D, Rafa, Dawg. But yeah, man, it was like some fucking, like some exorcist shit. And I promise you, because I'm like low key keeping track too. I was like, all right, it's been about 3 minutes.
Damn.
And I'm just tripping like, please don't look at my boots. Please don't look at my boots. Please don't look at my boots. Because I was like, obviously like working.
They were
man
like
boots.
man worker boots.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and I just got belt around my ankles and shit. And I'm just like, fuck. And this lady is just,
Damn.
just.
And I'm guessing you were in like the little small one, right?
No, I'm doing. Look, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm going
Oh my
to
God.
the,
Thank you.
I'm going to the big stall.
I was ready for judgment. That's my guilty pleasure. I never go in the small ones.
I'm not going to that little ass
never
stall.
go in no small one, bro.
If I'm taking a shit, I'm taking a shit. I'm not going to. If I'm going to do it,
that's
I'm going
how
to do
I
it big.
feel.
I'm not going to be in that little tiny ass. No, I'm going to the big one.
I know, and I feel so guilty about it because I'm like, what if a crippled person walks in here? And
well.
I get out and I'm like walking.
Look, man, when I'm taking a shit, I'm crippled. I am at your disposal. Okay? I'm at your disposal. I'm fucking disabled when I'm shitting. You catch me mid shit, I'm fucking borderline autistic.
Hey, I feel you, man. I think that's correct because like you ain't moving once you're on that bowl.
Smile mid shit. Smile mid shit. I dare you. Smile mid shit. Smile mid shit. Smile. Just fucking what the fuck? I'm supposed to be looking for a song. We need to get the hell up out of here, man. Damn it. Wait, all of a sudden your song's not popping up. Why is that?
I don't know.
Got 'em. Do. Turn this back on. Make sure my volume is right. Boom. Boom. All right.
Kind of kicks up some dust.
Let them know. Well, we know who you are, but tell them anyways. Tell them who you are. Let them know where they can find you.
Name's Rafa, Dawg. I'm from the 805. I guess I'm the new big dog of the 805 because I've been real big when I go around all these places. So hear out for my name. Name's Rafa, Dawg. You can find me on all fucking platforms. Like trust me. You can start at Instagram if that's more comfortable. But go to my link tree. I'm on all platforms, bro. Trust me. Hear the name, Rafa, Dawg. I'm the 805, bro.
All right, you heard it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another beautiful edition of the Realquicctho podcast, man. Yeah, quiz over here. We always shining, never know sunsets over here. And you know what it is, man. You can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.